Hello Libra, and welcome to your December reading. You're probably gonna get this late because the downloading time is hell. So I guess I am under Mercury retrograde, and also I have to do it on my phone because my camera decided to act up also. But here we are, so I wanted to announce that I'm doing a little contest. If you subscribe and comment, in January I'm going to pull a free reading out of the people that commented and subscribed. So that was my announcement. So let's go for the reading. The underlying energy, the past, what kind of explains the situation of now. We have the Six of Swords. That's moving on from turbulent waters to calmer waters. So that tells me that in the past you made a decision to change your situation and to get away from something. Right after that, we have the Prince of Cups. That's an offer, a communication. It can be you that after moving to calmer waters, leaving a bad situation from the past, that you were now at that point ready to offer your heart, to go on that quest of offering your heart, or somebody is doing that to you. Right after we pulled you, Justice, and it came with the King of Swords. That's an air sign. That can be you also, but maybe that action, for some of you there's a court situation, because often the King of Swords can be a lawyer or something like that, where you actually, that move of going from turbulent water to calmer water, that movement had to be legalized in a point. You know, when you leave, maybe you had to break a contract or a divorce or something like that. In the now, there's a bit of the feeling of feeling stuck. That's not seeing where we should go next, how to, that being in the mud a bit. And there's a bit of a sense of panic, because she knows that the tide is going up. And these are all thoughts of our beliefs, what we believe we cannot do, and creating this way our own jail. And you don't know what to do because you're in the moon here. That's listening to your intuition. That's asking you to listen to your intuition, because you don't see any clarity around you. So that's why they ask you to follow what you sense, which is just lit by the moon. But that is very subtle in a way, and that can bring out our fears or things like that. Because see, with the lobster coming up, because since you see shadow in the corner, is it a man or is it a coat rack? You don't really know when you're under the moon. So there's that going in without really knowing where you are going. And right after, we have the Knight of Wands with the Chariot. They came out together. Super movement. After being extremely stuck, there's either somebody coming super fast towards you with the Chariot and his wand. So these are like two completely different energies. So there's kind of a switch happening. And this can also come towards you. You doing that, like, finally will clarify, but you could, have a comprehension here. Sometimes these can be secrets revealed. We'll see with the clarifier. But there's that movement afterwards, or somebody coming towards you super fast. And the Chariot is a Cancer, could be a Cancer or a fire sign also with the Prince of Wands. but there's two princes there. One offering his heart and the other one is willpower. But it's a very in the moment energy. It's not a long-term energy, but it can be a start of something depending of the moves that are gonna happen after. But the Knight of Wands is somebody that at that moment, that's what he wants to do, and it's that focused willpower. Like the Chariot. The Chariot also is a focused willpower. The heart, the head, and the guts aligned. His inner self and his outer self aligned. That's why it's victory. The white horse and the black horse going in the same direction. If he's in a negative state, it's everything crashes because the two horses go in two different directions. The outcome of that, they came out together. You have the Lovers with the Three of Pentacles and the Stars. So there's a decision. The Lovers is often a decision that elevates us. And here you have collaboration. And here you have a wish fulfill, or Aquarius, could be Gemini or Aquarius, depending of maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. That King of Swords could have been a Gemini or an Aquarius. There's a lot of air sign here. You're dealing with a lot of air. So there's kind of a decision, but surrounding work, surrounding collaboration, people that you exchange with and that you build with. And they're the stars. It's being aligned with our stars. Being the fate. It's the card of fate also, because you see her pouring the vases of water in the water and in the ground, and she's not afraid. She has nothing to hide. She's naked. She's not afraid to pour all of her water down because she knows she'll be infinitely provided, because she's connected with the stars, with the heavens. She knows they have her back, so that's why it's kind of the fate card also. But after that, that kind of decision, work, fate, alignment, it creates a tower moment. And that often happens when we realign with what we're supposed to be and what we're supposed to do. Because that can be what you're supposed to do. It's gonna shake up what doesn't resonate anymore. When you level up, it shakes up what was from the old you that doesn't belong there anymore. And it came out with the Hermit. So that's the inner wisdom. The old man walking alone, finding his wisdom, his path from inside to light the way in front of him. So there where you had just the moon rays, there you have your inner light and knowledge guiding you. So let's clarify some cards. I want to clarify the Prince of Cups. What was the Prince of Cups bringing for Libra December? What was the Prince of Cups bringing to Libra Spirit? Please tell me. Prince of Cups. Prince of Cups for Libra. Ooh, okay. Okay. He was bringing, there you have two major arcanas. You have the Empress and Death. So maybe that is the opening up of your own heart. The Empress is, Death is a transformation. So there's that shedding. And you know that, we know that you were shedded something because you left it behind here in those troubled waters. So there's that transformation here, that transformation. And going to the Empress, that's very good. And that's the creative part. In order to create, We need to be able to put our heart out there to manifest something. Our heart is a key. So that Knight of Cups can be you deciding to bring your heart to the world, to give what you have to offer in your creation. It could also be that you're meeting somebody like the Empress, or somebody that makes you feel like the Empress. With that, we also had the Three of Cups. So that's the Three of Cups. It's just that joyful celebration, that connectiveness. See, we have the Three of Pentacles, where it's more interaction in the daily life of creating something, and this is more on the emotional side, emotional exchange, but on a light side. Maybe you met that person in a gathering or something like that. Let's continue. Tell me about the moon. Tell me about the moon. Please, Spirit, for Libra, December. Ah, Eight of Cups. That's Libra. You have to, maybe this provokes in you the knowledge. Here, the moon, what is the moon showing? She's showing what you have to leave behind to get unstuck. Leaving under the moon, even if you don't know exactly where it's going. It's that transition again. It's like if you would have done it at one point in the past, but then that transformation that's starting to happen makes you have to leave even more stuff in the past. Shed even more. Because death will demand that. It will demand you to shed the old you. And the old you, and old, now it's old beliefs, old emotional investment. It's 2 8s. 2 8s in a row there with the moon. Spirit, tell me about the chariot and the Prince of Wands. What is that movement? Whoops. Oh, okay. Well, that movement is, again, we have that Six of Swords. So you see, it's like you started something. You started transforming, becoming yourself in a just way, the justice. And then it's asking you to continue that transformation. So it's a long process of transformation, opening up with the Six of Swords, changing your situation and moving. And with that transformation, we have the Three of Pentacles again. So that can be through how you express yourself in the world, because this is a work, a creative card. All that process, finding your impress, your capacity to create, to generate, to manifest things in the beauty, the feminine side. And we also have the Fool that came out. They all came out together. So really, the transformation is bringing you into a brand new cycle of life. And that cycle seems to be very positive because we have the Ten of Cups here. So I think that right now, that started in the past, you're in a complete transformation. Maybe, maybe on the work front, because the only cups we have here are the cups that you have to leave behind, and that kind of support, social support that you have around you. in that new phase of your life, then you have the Ten of Cups that is starting there at the end of the now. Tell me about the Lovers. What is that decision? Or after doing that with the potential of the Ten of Cups there, with that new, after that transformation, what is the Lovers for Libra December in the future? The Lovers, what is that? Ace of Pentacles. So the Lovers here is a beautiful new offer, a decision maybe you're gonna have to take on that new offer, because we have also that Three of Pentacles there, like the one that came out with the Fool. A new job, a new something that would be aligned with you. What is the Tower? Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups of the beginning. So that is what is going to make crumble, and I think it's going to make crumble what was holding you back or not serving you anymore. Because you have, like, when a reading sandwiches like that, Six of Swords to explain something. Then the second card that came out with the Death, with the Empress, it was the Prince of Cups, and you have the Prince of Cups again with the Tower. So we're talking, I think this is career related, self-expression related, and this movement of offering yourself out there in the world, taking a leap of faith, maybe in your career, maybe starting your own business or something like that, is gonna make things crumble. Things crumble. It can be inside of you or outside of you, but you're gonna be guided by your inner wisdom. So I think this is a beautiful reading. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. That's solidity, and that's a businessman. And the other one was the Sun. So everything's gonna be lit, and you're gonna go and in positiveness. Namaste. Thank you. Don't forget to share and comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in January. Goodbye.